Everyone knows somebody affected by substance abuse or mental illness. Advanced Recovery Systems is at the forefront of treatment and assistance. And here to tell us more is Community Outreach Director Ryan Chu. Serious subject, and unfortunately it's quite prevalent here in Sarasota in the area. So Advanced Recovery Systems is an outreach patient program treatment that you have.
So we are a network of treatment centers, inpatient treatment centers, for the treatment of substance abuse and co-occurring mental health. And just to tell you a little bit about what my role is, Sarasota is one of the main areas that I cover, which I love because I have a lot of close family and friends that live here. And a big part of my job is to help individuals and families figure out the best next steps for their treatment options. And then I also work with the local hospitals and local healthcare providers to help make treatment more accessible for those in need.
Okay. Now you gave me a staggering statistic that the odds of dying from an opioid overdose is greater than dying in a car crash.
Yeah, unfortunately, addiction is very common. The odds of dying in an opiate overdose are 1 in 96, and the odds of dying from a car crash are 1 in 103. And in addition to that, there are 88,000 Americans that die every year from alcohol-related causes. And so that makes alcohol the third leading cause of death in the United States.
That's unbelievable.
It is, and going back to the opioid epidemic, Sarasota County was actually one of the hardest hit counties in the whole state of Florida. And so whether it's a family member, a friend, a coworker, everybody knows somebody that's been affected by addiction. And it's a huge problem, but it's a huge opportunity for us to get the word out that there's life-changing treatment and frankly, life-saving treatment available.
What is the best way, if you do know somebody, Ryan, the best way to approach them and tell them about your services?
Yeah, that's a question that we get a lot, and it's always best to come from a place of love, to let somebody know that you know, they're not alone, and that if they need help, that you've got their back. And it's also important to remember that addiction is a brain disease, and so it needs to be treated objectively, just like any other medical issue.
Now, in addition, you have adult treatments, but there's a lot of younger people here locally. Do you treat adolescents? Do you have programs for them as well?
We do. You know, addiction is something that affects all age groups, including teenagers. And one thing that we know about addiction is that it's progressive. So if left untreated, it's only going to get worse. So early intervention is very important. And for that reason, we built Next Generation Village, which is located in Sebring, Florida. We treat teens ages 13 to 17, and we have an average length of stay there of 45 days. So it gives enough time to build a really strong foundation for their recovery. And we also have a full-time educational consultant on staff who is going to help all of our patients with their schoolwork so that they don't fall far behind. They're going to do 3 hours of school each day, so it's a really special program.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, if somebody is watching and wondering how to access one of your centers, what should they do next?
So, best thing to do is to call us. One thing that we do is a free pre-assessment where we're going to have our clinicians review their case and recommend the best treatment plan. And one thing I would say too is if you're thinking about a family member that you know needs help, but you're worried that they're not going to be motivated for treatment, still give us a call, because there's a lot of great resources that we can help with and help connect you to. For example, right here in Sarasota, there's a really special organization called the Brandy's Wish Foundation, and they do a lot of great education for the community, a lot of great advocacy, And as a matter of fact, they have their annual fundraiser coming up soon. We're one of the sponsors every year, and it's going to be really fun. It's a tennis tournament. It's the weekend of April 5th at the Bath and Racquet Club in Sarasota.
And it came about, Brandy's wish came about because a mother lost her daughter to addiction. And this is obviously something that's near to your heart and hers. So it's something that affects us locally, and it would be a great opportunity for the community to come out and support this.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the date again for the event
so it's going to be the weekend of April 5th.
Okay.
So it's going to be, there'll be some events on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, great.
And we'll put the website up so viewers can check it out and consider participating.
Well, thank you for all the good work that you do for us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Nancy.
Absolutely. Coming up this weekend, it's My Hometown Fest at Nathan Benderson Park. Enjoy food, craft beers, and activities from hometowns all across the USA. Complete with live music from local and regional bands, the event has fun for the whole family. My Hometown Fest takes place Saturday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Plus the 83rd Annual Sarasota County Fair. Enjoy rides, exhibits, and delicious fair food. It's the last weekend of the fair, so you don't want to miss out. Visit sarasotafair.com for information about tickets and admission. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Andrea Chu, at 941-361-4651. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.